Super successful people do this every morning. I've been thinking about this. What do I do every morning to start my day right? Do I even have a morning routine? Some days I make coffee. Some days I start out exercising. And other days, I go right to the computer to start working. How does my routine differ from super successful people? I mean, if they're busy and successful, surely they have a highly productive morning routine to get them started on their busy days. Have you ever wanted to take a glimpse of the lives of known successful leaders, entrepreneurs, or your favorite artists and athletes? Whether you're a CEO of a big powerhouse company, a pro athlete, a student, a super mom or super dad, everyone somewhat has a morning routine. Maybe we can learn something and help us on our own success journeys. Welcome to Savvy, where we have lots of practical wisdom to share. Hey, don't forget to hit the like button below, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more advice here on Savvy. Today, I'll be sharing what super successful people do every morning. Satya Nadella, Executive Chairman and CEO of Microsoft. Exercise and reflection are always part of Satya's morning ritual. After 8 hours of sleep, Satya wakes up around 7 in the morning and asks himself, "What are you thankful for?" He then gets in some exercise before starting his business day. Whitney Wolf, founder and CEO of Bumble. Whitney Wolf takes calls with the Bumble London office and checks on her emails after walking her dog, Jet. If she has enough time, she will usually try getting in some exercise before starting to work. Gary Vaynerchuk, Chairman of VaynerX and CEO of VaynerMedia. Gary Vaynerchuk gets up at 6 a.m. in the morning and starts working out with a personal trainer at 7. He told Insider, "I usually work out for 45 to an hour." Vaynerchuk will start working at around 9 a.m. after finishing his workout, getting ready, spending a little time with his family, and dropping his kids off at school. Naomi Osaka, professional tennis player and 4-time Grand Slam singles champion. When Naomi Osaka wakes up on a typical training day, the first thing she does is drink a breakfast smoothie, whipped up by her strength and conditioning coach. After that, she will eat something like rye bread topped with smoked salmon and avocado. Doesn't that sound just heavenly? She then heads to the courts for practice after breakfast. Rich Roll, ultra-endurance athlete. Rich Roll seldom sets an alarm. Instead, he prefers to wake up naturally. On a typical day, he gets up at 6 or 6:30 in the morning. That's after going to bed at around 9. Rich will sip a cup of coffee because who can function without coffee? Drink some water to stay hydrated and begin his morning workout on an intermittent fasting day. Janine Alice, founder of Boost Juice and Retail Zoo. Janine Alice typically wakes up about 6:30 a.m. on a regular day. She will drink a smoothie after getting the kids ready for school. I'm sure you're beginning to notice that these successful people love their healthy smoothies. She'll get dressed in her business clothes after her morning shower, which also serves as her yoga attire. Because who doesn't love versatility and comfort? Jeff Bezos, founder and executive chairman of Amazon. Jeff Bezos has made a daily ritual throughout the years that allows him to begin his day slowly and calmly, with a strict rule of no meetings before 10 a.m. He likes to go to bed early, get up early, read the newspaper, have coffee and breakfast with the kids, and don't forget puttering time. Sarah Blakely, founder and executive chairman of Spanx. Sarah Blakely wakes up early and does yoga at her house before 6:30 a.m. Blakely spends the majority of her mornings getting her 4 children ready for school. She consumes the same breakfast every day in order to save time, because a supermom definitely needs all the time she can get. Before we continue, how do you like to get your day started? Do you like to start with a smoothie too for breakfast? Leave a comment below. Ariana Huffington, co-founder of the Huffington Post and founder and CEO of Thrive Global. Ariana Huffington doesn't set an alarm and wakes up after 8 hours of sleep, generally around 7 a.m. Lunch is her first meal of the day. When Huffington works out at home, she spends 30 minutes on a stationary bike while checking her emails, followed by 5 to 10 minutes of yoga stretches. Tim Cook, CEO of Apple. Tim Cook gets up at 3:45 a.m. every morning to concentrate on emails for an hour. He receives 700 to 800 emails per day. That's even more emails than what's in my spam emails. After the gym, he'll go to his local Starbucks and check in with more emails before heading to the office. Anna Wintour, editor-in-chief of Vogue and global chief content officer of Condé Nast. Anna Wintour wakes up between 4 and 5 a.m. and she begins her day by reading the British and American news as soon as she gets up. She arrives at the Vogue office in central Manhattan to start her workday with meetings with important members of the Vogue or Condé Nast teams. You might also see her looking over photos from a recent shoot or selecting outfits to be featured on the next cover. Elon Musk, founder, CEO, and chief engineer at SpaceX and CEO of Tesla. Elon Musk normally goes to bed about 1 a.m. and gets up around 7 a.m., getting 6 to 6.5 hours of sleep. He usually skips breakfast to save time, but occasionally, he will buy a coffee and an omelette. However, there's one daily ritual he will never miss: taking a shower, which he credits with inspiring many ideas of his work. Do you tend to come up with innovative ideas in the shower too? Or do you perform a one-person play? That's fine too. Warren Buffett, chairman and CEO of Berkshire Hathaway. After a night of 8 hours of sleep, Warren Buffett usually begins his day at 6:45 a.m. Buffett prefers a can of Coke to coffee, tea, or even water first thing in the morning, drinking at least 5 of 12-ounce servings of Coca-Cola every day. His daily work routine is spent on reading materials like financial statements, journals, and business reports, to newspapers and books. Bill Gates, co-founder of Microsoft. According to a New York Times piece by Andrew Ross Sorkin, Bill Gates starts each day by working out for an hour on the treadmill at his own gym. Talk about having everything within your reach. Gates would read the New York Times, the Wall Street Journal, and The Economist to catch up on the latest international news, telling Fox Business that it is great to have something to read on a regular basis. Well, it seems like mostly everyone wakes up early, gets around 8 hours of sleep, does some exercise, has a smoothie or coffee, and jumps into their day. That is enough practical wisdom for today. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up below. We will be posting 4 to 5 videos per week, so click the subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified of our new videos weekly. Thanks for tuning in. See you in the next video.